Welcome to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be doing our very first Delta Force mobile test on a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor. And we are going all out on this one, boys, as we will be setting graphics to HD graphics with FPS not set to 60 or 90 but at a whooping 120 FPS. The device being used for this test is the one and only Oneplus 12R, and the person who provided us with this beautiful gameplay is Pixel Gamer 4K. You can follow his account on Twitter. Alright, let's start the gaming test and see how well the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 will perform on these extreme settings. Let's go. Surprisingly, the performance is looking absolutely phenomenal right now as the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is holding constant 100 plus FPS on HD graphics, which is literally the third highest graphics in Delta Force Mobile. But the main thing we will like to test is when you actually go up against another player. Let's see how low the FPS will drop, because HD graphics is really intensive, as you can clearly see how beautiful the game is looking at the moment. Let's engage with an enemy and see how low the FPS will drop on a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 using HD graphics with 120 FPS. Engaging with an enemy mid-range, put our FPS to 101, which is very close to dropping to the 90s. Let's engage with another enemy and check again. So far, when you are not engaging with an enemy, FPS is always above 110, which is a dream performance for any mobile gamer out there. As you can see, our FPS dropped to the 90s for the very first time in this test, while engaging that enemy, meaning if you want to play with HD graphics with 120 FPS on a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, you have to expect your FPS dropping to the 90s during combat. This performance is still awesome, but when you play a competitive game like Delta Force Mobile, you expect to prioritize a more stable performance more than anything. And as you can see yet again, FPS dropped to the 90s when engaging another enemy, which again is still awesome because I don't think you will really notice the drop without an FPS meter. Looking at the test so far, I will advise you to use the lowest graphics for the best performance, because I don't think the FPS will ever drop below 100 on the lowest graphics. Let's keep an eye out at the performance for another minute and see if there will be any significant drop in performance. Also, I will drop the test results at the end of the video, so hold on tight.
Finish them all!
Allied troops neutralizing Objective Charlie 2. Emergency reinforcements are needed. Enemy objective marked. Regroup and take it down.
You hurt?
Alright, it's time we analyze the overall performance test of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Looking at the results we have here, we can see that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 managed an impressive FPS average of 110, which is absolutely phenomenal since we are playing on HD graphics. The temperature is also looking incredible, as the tester was not using a cooler. If you enjoyed this video, do well to like and subscribe to this channel for more mobile gaming test. See you on the next one. Cheers.